This is a precisely built machine. There's nothing like it. I could be driving a car for 5 minutes, pull into a store. People have been following me for 10 miles just to see the car. This is the craziest car on the planet. I'm AJ Bohata, the mad metal scientist, and right here is the medieval one. This is a hot rod car that we built entirely from scratch. It was inspired by a car collector and a weapon collector. He collected medieval weaponry and he collected cars, so I put the two together. This is a precisely built machine that's made to look like it's old and made to look like it's evil. This is the craziest car on the planet. This vehicle was probably about $80,000 just in material. The labor, you know what? We didn't count, we just had a blast building it. The building process started out as a 1,000-gallon propane tank. We cut it all out and we put it back with 1/16 metal. It weighs about the same as a Camaro with 1,000 horsepower. This is a 671 blower. We got a Phytech fuel injection, onboard fire extinguisher, tilt steering wheel. You don't drive the car like this tilts all the way back. Everything on this car was made from a rack of steel. We designed it, we built it, we fabricated it. The snakes have fangs in them, we hand carved them. Inside there is the purge tube for the nitrous that shoots the nitrous oxide out. There's 996 scales on each header. It took me 40 hours a header, individually TIG welded on. Our fuel cells have all scales on them too. Each scale was handmade and beaten into submission with a hammer. As you can see, all the pock marks. We have a 33 by 19.5 sneakers on the back, custom-made studs. We got a cannon in the back, but it's not really a cannon. It's my trunk. I gotta have a place to put my milk. It's a medieval car. Is it the most wind-resistant piece? Yeah, it's got a lot of wind resistance. Is it aerodynamic? Absolutely not. 1,000 horsepower and changing tires like you change your underwear because we smoke the tires all the time. That's what it's all about. Here's our nitrous oxide system. Here's our Phytech fuel injection system. We got spiked headlights. We got swords that are hand wrapped with leather. Here's battle axes over here in case you need a weapon when you're getting out. This is how you get in the car. You lift up the mask to get in, and then we have a hydraulic override. We have the tachometer for the RPM, the oil pressure, the amps, the water temperature, so we know all the vitals of the car. And up inside the car, we have a secondary control panel. If you look at the car is not painted, it's clear. You know why? We don't want to hide the detail in the car. The car has an estimated worth of about $150,000 to $200,000. I could be driving a car for 5 minutes, pull into a store. People have been following me for 10 miles just to see the car. You pull up to a 7-Eleven to get a cup of coffee and a helmet? There's nothing like it. What's my favorite part of the car? Driving it. You know why? Because we're drawing the attention. How many times do you see grandma pull out a phone to take a picture of a car? Never, but they do with this. So my favorite thing about this car is just driving around and making people smile. Do we plan on building more cars? Absolutely, as long as it's wild and crazy. If it's gonna be a boring car, I don't wanna do it. I want attention. I guarantee you it will be off the charts.